Welcome to Speak. Y'all are in for a treat. This is one of my favorite segments of the day where we come into the wide receiver room and we talk ball specifically from a wide receiver perspective. James Jones led the NFL in touchdown catches 2012, so we're all in for a treat. There is chaos and anarchy in the wide receiver market in the NFL. James, I want you to break it down for us. Now, the breaking news is DJ Moore signed for $110 million, a 4-year extension just yesterday. So DJ Moore, where does that slot him? Colvin, if I can see the graphic with all of the receivers' payday up behind us, I want to show the viewers exactly where that puts DJ Moore. So $27.5 million per year for DJ Moore. Shout out to DJ Moore. Shout out to Caleb Williams. But this is where it gets good, James. Aiyuk wants a deal. CeeDee Lamb wants a deal. Niners fans, Cowboys fans, fantasy football fans, turn your volume up, lock into this conversation. It's about to get real. Now let me see Aiyuk, DJ Moore, and CeeDee Lamb on the screen behind me and their last 3 years of production, please. Okay, let me get out the way.
Am I in the way, too?
James, what does DJ Moore getting $27 million mean for Brandon Aiyuk, who wants to get at least $30 million? Does it hurt his case? Does it help his case? These are their last 3 years of production. What I will add lastly before I hear your voice, DJ Moore over the last 3 years, 417 targets. CeeDee Lamb over the last 3 years, 457 targets. Brandon Aiyuk the last 3 years, just 303 targets. Does it help his case, hurt his case that he just got paid?
It helps his case. Tremendously. It helps his case. I truly believe these two dudes right here are similar. Not the same style player, but similar when you talk about production. I know we got a couple more games, 30-plus more games, but when you talk about production, they're similar the way they started their career. He has an all-pro. He is like that as well. So when you talk about money, he needs to get a little bit more money than DJ Moore. When I look at these two dudes, you can argue top 10 receiver, right? They're probably at 9 or 10. You can argue that. It's some dudes you could put in there, whatever receivers you like. I put them dudes in that category. I don't put them in the top 5 category like CeeDee Lamb.
Hold on, because I got a question for you real quick. This is going to be good. Now, DJ Moore, and this is just the last 3 years. I didn't want to add his extra years of play. Just so y'all aren't confused. DJ Moore, he has 3,400 yards. Aiyuk, 3,100 yards. Only 300 targets, 417 targets. But his quarterback play has been Justin Fields, P.J. Walker, Baker Mayfield in Carolina. His head coaches have been Matt Rule. They've been Matt Eberflus. His head coach has been Kyle Shanahan, one of the best coaching, and his quarterback play has always been good. If you're Shanahan and you know dudes like him are only getting $27 million, why would you pay him the 30?
Because he's an all-pro, and it's number 2s up there, because there's one dude that we're not talking about, and that's Waddle. Jalen Waddle, and he's a number 2 receiver. I'm your number 1 receiver on your football team, and I'm an all-pro. This dude, as good as he's been, he's not an all-pro. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But if I'm an owner or a coach, I can't bow down to all pros, James Jones. With all due respect, shout out to Shady. He's got one that's hard to do. But I'm not saying, like, oh, yeah, you got an all-pro.
All pros. Don't bow down to all pros. The reason this dude is special is the reason you just said. You turn on the tape, he's playing with 3-4 different quarterbacks. Turn on his tape. If you turn on his tape, this dude is a bona fide number 1 wide receiver in your offense, Shanahan, putting up big-time numbers with way less targets that you keep talking about.
DJ Moore, if you're Shanahan, can't DJ Moore, Niners fans lock in here, can't he do exactly what he does from a production perspective, not from a routes perspective, but if this dude can give you 19 touchdowns over the same amount of time with Justin Fields, with Baker Mayfield, with P.J. Walker, with Matt Rule, with Matt Eberflus, if you're Shanahan, I don't need to pay you 30. I'll find him for 27. I'll find him for 25.
Where are you going to find DJ Moore at? That's what I'm saying. On your roster right now, Kyle Shanahan, you don't got to do close to DJ Moore. You know who's close to him? This dude, and he is not there. You understand what I'm saying? So if he is not there, you do not have a DJ Moore, you do not have a Brandon Aiyuk to step into your offense that is going to win right now for your quarterback that has to get paid.
Understood. Let's talk about the star then, CeeDee Lamb. He just made 27.5. CeeDee Lamb, he wants to make Justin Jefferson money. Does his 27.5 put CeeDee Lamb closer to resetting the market or further away from resetting the market?
That's why I told you before we started, these two similar, right? You can argue top 10 in receiver play in the National Football League. Money should be similar. He ain't even looking at these dudes. He not even looking at DJ Moore. He sees 35. And when you put his stats and what he's accomplished next to Justin Jefferson and what Justin Jefferson has accomplished, it is the same. He has more catches. He has more touchdowns. Justin Jefferson has a little bit more yards. But CeeDee Lamb should get $36 million, $37 million, whatever make him happy, but he should be the highest paid receiver in football. He's earned that. He's an all-pro receiver. He's the best player on his offense. He's probably the most valuable player on his offense. He deserves Justin Jefferson money because that's what Justin Jefferson is to his team. But DJ Moore's money, way down here, CeeDee Lamb ain't even looking at that. CeeDee Lamb looking at that top now.
DJ Moore, underpaid, overpaid, or just on target?
Right there. Right there. I believe he's a really good player. I think $27 million for him a year. I think that's spot on for the Chicago Bears.
That's how you do it in the receiver room.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.